Hi guys, it's Kyne. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a makeup tutorial on this fun, colorful, kind of like 80s inspired makeup. This was one of those times where I wasn't really sure what I was doing, but I decided to turn on the camera anyway in case it turned out nice. And I love the way it looks. We have some glitter on the cheeks, some fun, colorful makeup, and an ombre lip. A little bit of everything. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up if you like the look. And we're just gonna jump into the tutorial. So I already started gluing down my one eyebrow when I realized I hadn't paused to take the before shot, and it's more obvious than I thought, but I'm actually going to skip right past my face since I already have a foundation routine video going all over this in depth, and we're going to get right to the creative part. So I'm taking these pink and purple eyeshadows right into my eye socket with a large blending brush. This is the Suva beauty palette. I'll list it down below as always, and then afterwards I'm going to get some gel eyeliner on an angled brush, and I'm going to draw my winged eyeliner. Using some black and purple, I'm going to smoke out that outer corner so the darkness of the eyeliner blends right into the eyeshadow. And then I'm going to use this yellow face paint, and I'm carving out space on my eyelid between the crease and the eyeliner. Covering it up with yellow eyeshadow just to make sure those lines are a little bit softer. Yellow tends to be a hard color to get really strong, so I recommend using a yellow face paint or at least cream paint, or at the very least a white cream paint and then using a yellow eyeshadow over top. Otherwise, it just looks too sheer no matter how good the eyeshadow formula is. Moving on, I'm drawing my lower eyeliner just a little bit below my real waterline to make a little bit of room for the white. But before that, I'm going to blend it out with some blue eyeshadow to contrast the pink and yellow. And then after I put in my contact lenses, I'm filling in that empty space with a Clown White. Then I'm going to fill in my brows, and I like using contour shadows just because they're usually what I already have on hand in front of me. And I'm using this angled brush. I believe it's a 266 from MAC. And I'm using a separate angled brush with some concealer and foundation and cleaning up the lines around those brows. It's something I started doing again lately just to give the brows a more refined, sharp look. Just be sure to blend this concealer outwards and set accordingly with powder. Going back into the pink eyeshadow that I used on my eyes, I'm putting some blush on the cheeks. And then I was feeling adventurous and decided to put some blue further up the cheeks towards the hairline and temple to kind of complement the eyes and just give the look a bit of a fun twist. I highlighted with traditional highlighter, but that didn't really give me the payoff I wanted, so I went and found some glitter. I took a mix between some silver and blue and this white iridescent color, and I started using these as highlights slash freckles, putting them on mostly on the cheekbones and a little bit in the center of the face. And the way I stick these on, you actually saw earlier, I sprayed my face with some setting spray to get my face a little bit wet enough to stick them on. I find if I use anything stronger, it makes the glitter too concentrated. This way they go on sparse and loose and messily, which kind of looks more organic to me as freckles. Lastly, for the lips, I wanted something purple or lavender to both match the wig and round off our color scheme, but I find that super light colors don't really look good on my skin tone, so I always like to outline my lips with a darker shade, and then I'm just putting that lighter color in the center and then blending it out into like an ombre. Finish the look off with some mascara and lashes, and you're done. Here's the finished look, everyone. I hope you liked it as much as I did. Before I go, I want to give a quick shout out to these lovely people who have been tagging me on Instagram, recreating some of my works. And I want to shout out these people who tagged me in some drawings that they made of me, in particular my pastel Marie Antoinette look. I'm so honored and flattered to have inspired so many of you that you actually took the time to draw me. I remember way back when I used to be able to draw on like canvases back before I did faces. I would never draw anything realistic though. It would always be like the most abstract things, like portraits of like skies and like animals, but like anything realistic, girl, I was not the one. So I always have so much respect and admiration for people who can draw, so thanks again to all of you who have been tagging me in your work. I really, really appreciate it. Let me know down in the comments what else you want to see from me on my channel, but until next time, I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!